But I feel sorry for you because you found out you had another child today, didn't you? One of the Chris was like, actually, Dad, it's great to see you again. How you doing? Why did you leave, Mum? What's your name, fella? What's your name? not your surname. I'm not going to have a paternity test. What's your name, fella? What's your name? Shall I give you one? Do you want me to? Dave. Shall I call you Dave? Will, fantastic. Will, because the people have picked on you, right? No, it's a nice thing. You get to pick what I talk about, right? We're going to keep it light-hearted for the last bit. So, Will, what do you want me to talk about? Racism or cancer? Pick one. That's so harsh, isn't it? Right, you can have racism, cancer, or dick jokes. What do you want? Racism. Well, fuck, in the back, we were always saying that you want dick. So, it's... Surprise! You know what? You can have all three. I'll give you some racism, then I'll give you cancer, then at the end of the night I'll give you dick. Thanks, Dad. so wait for dick. Give me 9 minutes. I've got 9 minutes to fill, and then I'll give you dick. Is there a car park near here? You're not me dad, are you? I'm just checking. No, I'm going to do some stuff about dads because, like, you've got kids? That's your kid. How old are you? I thought you were like 30 odd. Jesus Christ, when did you have her? I don't mean like had her. I mean like, wow, you lot are just weird. You lot are weird. No, so how old are you? 25. So you're like, what, are you 15 when you had her? I'm trying to be nice. See you there, Will. Is she lovely? Is she lovely? We're not friends no more. Thanks, Dad. Sister, that's my sister. So is it just the one? Or have you got? You got an older sister. So you've got two girls. I've got one of each. I've got an 8-year-old and a 4-year-old. I've got one of each, one black, one white. And it's... I'm not even joking on that. But it's been great because did you enjoy Father's Day? Did you? Yeah, it's fucking hard. I'll tell you a little story. I'm not even supposed to be on tonight. I was in the back getting pissed and they went, Jay, we're missing somebody. So I'm just going to spout some shit that I hate about my kids. I'm just not that I hate my kids. It's just I've got a 4-year-old and I've got a lad. The second one was a lad, right? If your second kid was a lad, absolute twat, right? I've got to say, have a girl first, right, and then don't have any more, right? Unless it's another girl, right? Because my 4-year-old lad, he's called Zeke, right? And he just fucking wants to test me, right? He pissed himself, right, recently. Pissed himself, right? I had to take all his clothes off and everything. I'm like, you little shit, right? Putting his stuff into the, as I said, go out into the back garden and just fucking play around, mate, right? Put all his clothes into the washing machine. And as he's doing that, I just heard silence. I went, that's not good. So I went out into the backyard and I went, are you having a shit? Right? He was 3 when this happened. He looked me right in the fucking eyes, right? He just went, no! Right? And I was like, I can see you shitting! They're bastards, aren't they? That's what you did when you were... Anyway, right? So I love being a parent. I love my dad as well. I love my mum and my dad because that's where I've learned how to become a parent, and that's what I've inherited stuff from them. I've also learned stuff from my dad as well. My dad came from Barbados. My dad's from Barbados. Came over in the late 60s. My dad was a boxer. My mum was an Alsatian. Poof! There we go. Fucking joke. Fucking joke. I'm here all week. Hey, try the veal. I love doing this voice. It's a kind of voice that hates this face. Well, my dad, I've inherited loads of stuff from my parents, right? So I've learned a lot from them, but I've inherited stuff. On my mum's side, the white side of the family, right, I've got these cheeky cheeks, they're called chipmunk cheeks, right? Chipmunk cheeks. Can you see that? Right? And I said to my mum, is it called chipmunk cheeks because we look like chipmunks? She went, no, it's because it's where I stole your dad's nuts. Oh! There's some things you don't want to know about your parents, right? And then obviously on my dad's side, I inherited his tendency to exaggerate. I do love my dad, Craig. He was actually a boxer, and he was a wrestler as well. You might remember this. Remember World of Sport, Big Daddy, Giant Haystacks, that kind of stuff? My dad was a wrestler in that era, right? And he's a West Indian bloke, and he doesn't know how to deal with his emotions. So he was trying to teach me about racism and stuff like that, but he couldn't tell me. So what he did was he wrestled me, right, to try and make me a man. So what he would do is get me into these wrestling maneuvers. So he put me in a full Nelson, and he'd see how long I could last before I tapped out. Right? And I'm like, submit. And that wasn't enough for my dad. What he would then do, he would tickle me until I pissed myself. Which is a horrible graduation. And it's... and But I love him. I love him. He is a bit of a prick, right? And have you heard of it? But I still love him. And recently there was a whole thing about the Windrush generation, that people are being deported from this country, and it's really horrible. My dad's from Barbados, and I rang up the Home Office and I went, my dad's, he's not got a passport. I've never seen his birth certificate. I was like on the phone for him for ages. They still wouldn't take him back. Tried as hard as I could.